Well, we're at the ThingValir National Park, and they have the dubious honor of having the clearest water on Earth. What do you do when you're in Iceland? You get to see the clear water, you go snorkeling. All right, so the water temperature is 34 degrees. That's about 1 degree Celsius. We're getting our dry suits on. Very svelte thermal layer. Then we put a dry suit on after that, and then we go in the drink. It's going to be a brisk experience. Come with me as we are in Iceland going snorkeling. Our second step is after we get the thermal layer on, is we put this, the dry suit. It's relatively constrictive. It's pretty tight. It's going to keep us at least from freezing when we get in the water. We're gonna experience this, so stay with us. And hopefully we won't see any Arctic sharks in there. You ready, Jillian? There's the dry suit.
And wait for me, I will open the seal and just ask you to push a little bit more. Perfect.
Short arms.
Let's make sure.
Trying to make a watertight seal on Jillian so she doesn't get cold in the water. Jonathan's doing the best he can now.
You will maybe get wet, so.
I'm still gonna get cold.
Okay, ready to push? Little bit more if you can. I know this suit is not really. Okay, perfect. Woohoo! It's a girl! Look up, I will adjust the seal. How do you feel? Yeah?
Ready to go.
Okay, another newborn baby. Ready?
Yep.
So you have to put your head through and push. Ready? It's not coming. Oh,
The baby!
you did! Yep.
Pull your hair out.
Just a little bit. It's quite tight, no?
Yes, it is. I'll be passed out by the time I get in the water.
How do you feel? Good. Yeah?
So we have our dry suits, and we have Jacques Cousteau is showing us everything we need to know. Oh, Jonathan Cousteau.
Jonathan Cousteau. I'm his grandson.
Totally snug right now. When I get in the water, I think it's going to be helpful that it's snug, but my goodness, it's hitting nice and tight. So everybody's getting suited up now so that they can go jump in this cold water. From what I understand, there's about a 200 to 300 meter viewing through this water. Now the water's coming off of the glacier, and goes underground, and it stays underground for nearly 60 years, and then it emerges right here at this fissure where right over here, you see that cliff way over there. That cliff is the North American tectonic plate, and the Eurasian tectonic plate is actually over those mountains right there. So we are standing in no man's land here, where the land is separating every year by 2.5 centimeters. So as this land is separating, Iceland's getting bigger. So within a couple thousand years, Iceland may be 2 separate islands. But for now, we're here, and we're standing here where the tectonic plates divide. Not where they meet, where they divide. They're pushing apart from each other right here. So we're gonna dive down into there, and we'll see some parts of the walls, and we don't know what else we're gonna see, but we're gonna try to see as much as possible. And with the gear that I'll have on, I'll try to record as much as I can. Here, Jonathan Cousteau is strapping a neck brace on this young lady.
We do not have a safe word. You want?
No safe word. Make up your safe word now.
Rev!
Okay, try to keep your head straight. I will just put 1 or 2. It will be really fine. Still good?
All right, just so you know, these neck straps are because they want to make sure that this doesn't leak water down in here, because the water temperature is extremely hot.
I will try 1 more. Let me know, okay?
No.
How do you feel?
That's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Now this is good?
Yeah.
Okay. We good?
Woo.
Perfect.
We're starting here. That's where we are right now. We're going to come across here and go down into this fissure all the way along here. There's a couple of spots that we'll be able to visualize some of the things. This is where they say it gets 22 meters deep, so that's going to be magnificent, especially on a sunny day. And then we're going to turn left right up there. If we don't, we end up out here in this Icelandic lake, and we'll never ever come back. But the current travels along this with us. The current comes this way, so it could push us out there, but we're going to try not to get pushed out there. And there is where we jump out. So we're getting the rock lobsters on now.
And if you want to save like few more minutes before getting cold with your hand, in the platform, keep your hands outside of the water. Okay, come a little bit closer. Phil, come closer. You look okay.
I look okay?
You look okay.
Like a lobster. Yeah, it's right here where your hands are feeling the cold, but you immediately forget about the cold when you start seeing these scenes. It is incredible what you're seeing. The crystal clear water. There's Jillian. We'll wave to her. And we're in this water that goes down 60, 70, 80 feet, and you can see every bit of it as if it's 2 feet in front of your face. Those crevices are so deep, and it's so cool because we're looking at two different parts of the Earth, the North American tectonic plate and the Eurasian. So on this particular area, it's North America to the right and Eurasia to the left. And you come over these cliffs, and it's like you're flying because the ground just falls beneath you. There's Jillian again. You can see how deep these crevices go, and the water temperature is only 34 degrees. I mean, any cooler, and there would be ice chunks floating in this, but it looks like ice on the surface there. You can just kind of look up to see it. And just coming across some of these cliffs, you know these rocks are tumbling and falling, but there's very little debris in this water. It is really beautiful, crystal clear, and it just feels like you're flying along over top of mountains and valleys. But the water is, it keeps reminding you, because it is really, really cold, but it's so exciting to be out here and see this clarity. And then when you get these, oh my God feelings, when you just come over a cliff and there's nothing but a valley beneath you. And the visual here, there's about, around the corner of this, that's about 200 feet down there at the other end of that channel. And the depth here is nearly 80 feet. So it doesn't even look like it. Everything is just as if you could reach out and touch it. And you can see with the swimmers in front of me how far down it goes from them. And it's a different world. It's surreal. And these cracks, these crevices that you find, you just know it's the earth moving and you're getting to see it. And you come over one ledge and there's just a spectacular drop off. It feels like you would fall into it. But the whole time, I feel myself shaking in the water because I am cold, my hands are cold, face is cold, but you just get this surreal feeling about you when you're swimming out here, and it's a great look to everything. And many of us were just enjoying the sights, and our dive guide, Jonathan, just kind of said, hey, go over and check this out while you're swimming around here. And and it was cool because we could go our own direction. I can't tell you enough about, if you get a chance to do this, just look at this. You'll want to do this. It is an incredible experience. We did it in April, and the water temperature is 34. I imagine it'll be a little bit warmer in June, July, or August, but you could do this just about any time of the year that it's not frozen. And it's such a cool feeling. No pun intended. It is something that you would want to experience. It just feels like you're in a complete different world. We got lucky. We had a sunny day, a beautiful sunny day. So I hope you get the chance to do it.
You don't get wet? No?
Really, it was as cold as I thought it would be.
How was that?
Amazing.
You did it!
Yeah, it was incredible.
Awesome.
Good job. How was
Whew! So, that is snorkeling in Arctic water. Water tastes delicious, though, I can say that. So, what's the water temperature, Jonathan?
I think it's 2 degrees Celsius, 36 Fahrenheit. You can drop that.
You enjoy it?
Yeah, of course.
All right, so we got Mexico represented, we got Nevada represented,
Yeah.
Ohio,
And France.
France! Gusto! This is Jonathan. Now you're back to reality, Jillian.
Ready? Pull and twist. Perfect. Put the chute below your butt. And you can...
Well, we have finished the the snorkeling. And here we are, we're back at the car. We're gonna change, and we're gonna get into our regular clothes. A little bit of layers we got going here, but it was tremendous. Now the water was so cold that the battery on the go